Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you exclusive events on headlines that you didn't even know you needed or even cared about. And with that said, let's get on with some events. Now, I've been hearing all these things all the time. You see it in a lot of shows, reality shows. They make jokes about it in movies. You know, it's always this like this spoken word where there's always these like size queens. Like where like they say does like size matter, or people always like, does size matter? And I think it does, because there's like a lot of like I said, there's a lot of comedy based things around here. It's just always based around being size. Like they're like, oh, it's long but it was skinny, you know, it was almost inside out, you know. And then they would say some shit like, it looked like half a pop can. I was like, dang, a half a pop can, like that was just brutal. Or she was like, he had a cat dick. Like, that's just wild when it comes to, like, people just talking about size queens, you know? But people don't know, you know, it might be, like, some untold secret that men are size queens, too, when it comes to vaginas. Not when it comes to, like, women, because, like, you know, some people have their own selection and what they like in women. But when it comes to vaginas, men, yes, they're definitely size queens. And, you know, you don't really hear about this, like I said, with this new sensitive protocol right now. With everybody's like, oh, you might have one of these, or you represent yourself like this, or you represent you like this, or I represent like nothing, or whatever the hell's going on right now with this weird, you know, stuff going on that I can't even, it's just a lot, okay? It's just a lot to handle. And because I'm getting older, like, I was in the 90s. Like I said, when you look in the 90s, you know, you were shaking out with your kids and stuff. I mean, when you grew up in the 90s, everybody, you know, like when, you know, Snoop Dogg and all those guys started, you know, and in the 80s as well, but it's like mostly, you know, when the hit 90s hip-hop I'm talking about. So when your kids are coming on there, you're like, put on that 90s shit. Like, you know what you're talking about, put on this 90s shit. Put some Wu-Tang on. You know, just tell them to put, you know, because you come from that 90s stuff. But, because that's why I'm old school now. I can't handle all this new sensitivity, this new extra sensitive stuff, man. I be slipping all the time, and, like, I just offend people, and I don't even mean to, like, I'm sorry. It's like when somebody's super old and they say their old racist shit. You know, they was alive. They would still have like separate bathrooms in their mind, because you got to give them a timeout. You got to give them a timeout. Some of them. Not all of them. But like I said, I believe men are size queens too. It's like some secret society. But when it comes to like, and they make words up, like they got their own names for them too. Like when you said like he got a cat dick and, you know, messing around with a half a pop can. Like, damn, the half a pop can one is just wild. Like, just thinking. Like, I just keep picturing it. Like, this is wild. It makes me want to go on the internet, you know. But anyways, you know, they got shit like the Wolverine. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that is, but that literally would be a word I looked up, like, to describe a vagina. All right. So in this secret society, I'm gonna, you know, people would like, I would never share this. I would never tell nobody. We're gonna take this to the grave. We're taking this to the grave, you know, because they're not just clever names. Some say they have like substance and like super meaning. And some say either way you look at it, like they're all traps. Like, and I don't know if they can trap in a good way or trap in a bad way. You know, it's really something. It's really up in the air. You know, I'm no scientist or vaginatist. But like I said, some people don't want to share this. But I'm going to be the one to do it. I'm going to share it with y'all. I'm going to share you guys some of these names when it comes to men being size queens to women's vaginas. And I apologize out there if you got a new one, or if you're newly, you know, with one, or, you know, like all that new shit. Like, I don't know what's going on, but, you know. But like I said, this is all just for fun and entertainment. The flower or the fur burger. I mean, when you go and explore yourself, you know, but you're definitely going to come out with some kind of strange, fuzzy mouthful or a weird pollen of some sort. And that's what I take when people describe the flower or the fur burger. That's why you can put them together. It was like a weird, and some people even describe, you know, the area itself being like a flower until it opens up, you know. And then sometimes some people say there's the flower, and then that's where you get the pollen from some weird fur burger inside. It was crazy. So it's like, it's crazy. It can get real descriptive. Sometimes offensive. It could make some people right now, like, there's probably some women out there right now, after I describe the flower or fur burger, like, oh shit, man, shut up, that ain't me. And then you're like, you know, then you're going to be over there looking in the shower on shave day. Like, whatever shave your leg day is. Like, so you're probably going to check it that day. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. The garage or Cave of Wonders. I put these two together. It's obvious. The only reason is because, like I said, it's obvious there's going to be some room in there. You know? It could be something in there you left, like when you let your neighbor borrow it, or their neighbor. Or you got that weird feeling when you're inside, like, did something just touch me? Like, was something left in there? The garage or Cave of Wonders. I didn't make these up. I'm sharing them with you. This is like a holy trinity of, like, you know, like this is some stuff you guys are getting info. This is like I feel like I'm an informant right now. This is like really wrong. I could get poison darted any time. I need an escort to my car. All right. Now this one could be, like I said, a little extra offensive, you know, because people call it. Like I said, people want to take this one to the grave, and I don't know why. I don't know why you wouldn't want to take it. Why? What's wrong? I'm going to share this. People are like, no, you better not share this one. You don't want to share this one. Women aren't going to really like this one. You know, because it could be grouped in with the Cave of Wonders. No, because it's not. It's not like a cave, but it could. But there's definitely something. This one's called the balloon. All right. It's when a woman is tight upon entry, but then inside, there's kind of like almost room for some sort of like activities. It's kind of strange. Not like a bouncy castle, like I said, not like when you're in the Cave of Wonders or the garage, but there's just enough room where you can like hit some stuff, right? And when you're hitting some stuff, you almost get like that Jumanji drum effect. It's like, and you're like, I don't know if I should do this, but I should keep, you know, it just makes you want to play the game. So that's the balloon one. And people don't want to share the balloon one, but I shared the balloon one with you. And you're welcome. You're welcome, humans. You're welcome. And one of my favorites, the grappler. Now, you might think the grappler could be a negative thing, and it's like it'll let you in. It definitely will let you in. But damn sure it's going to, you know, do its damn sure toughest to not let you get out. So it's just like, wait, just hold on. Just wait, just come back. And that could be looked at as a positive or a negative, depending, you know, how you swim. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. My name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.